This afternoon, Governor Mike Parson is set to give the State of the State address. This morning, ABC 17's Kennedy Miller is live at the Capitol in Jefferson City. Kennedy, good morning. Governor Parson says the general net revenue for fiscal year 2024 is estimated to be $13.2 billion.
Good morning, Megan. That represents a little less than 1% revenue growth when comparing fiscal year 2023. Now, according to a press release, some of the things Governor Mike Parson hopes to invest in for fiscal year 2024 is education, infrastructure, mental health services, and public safety. Just last week, Governor Parson said he wants an almost 9% cost of living wage increase for all state workers. His plan would also include a $2 per hour bump for congregate care staff who work evening and overnight shifts, according to a press release. This would include certain congregate staff that work within the Department of Social Services, Department of Corrections, Department of Mental Health, and Missouri's Veteran Commission. Parson has recommended the following increase to ensure competitive wages and benefits are provided to those who provide government services to Missourians. Governor Parson also said he's happy with the budget for 2024. He said, quote, "I am pleased we were able to agree on a consensus revenue estimate. The CRE will help the General Assembly budget to an appropriate number while anticipating the effects of the recently passed tax cut," end quote. And Megan, the State of the State is set to take place this afternoon at 3 o'clock right here at the Capitol in Jefferson City. Reporting live in Jefferson City, Kennedy Miller, ABC 17 News.
Kennedy, thanks so much for your report this morning. We do plan on having news crews to cover that event later today. Columbia police have identified the man who was killed at a home last week as 21-year-old Samuel Clemens. School officials say Clemens was a student at the University of Missouri. According to court documents, officers from Mizzou did a welfare check on his dorm in Hudson Hall after his mom had not heard from him. Documents say officers used swipe logs and security footage to learn that he left the dorm and got an Uber to the home where he was later found dead. 20-year-old Emma Adams has been charged with his murder. Her lawyer waived a bond hearing yesterday and asked to move the preliminary hearing, which will be on February 17th. We spoke with a student at the university who lives in the same dorm as Clemens did, and she told us the news of his death was frightening.
Everything is pretty heightened, and it's scary to know that something like this hits so close to home. He was from the same building that I sleep in too, so it's pretty sad.
UN President Moon Choi said the school's been in contact with Samuel's family and are supporting them in any way that they can. Looking at marijuana